to you, Irfan, do you think it'll make people open their eyes and say that we can make, like, there was also an argument that this movie would not have been made by a good Indian director because these movies won't sell. So do you think after this that people will make even more realistic movies, that a definition of what is real will become more real?
I think we still have time to reach that level. You know, we are at a very interesting stage where, you know, it's a transition period. You know, the new generation is coming of filmmakers and also the audience. So we are learning, and this film will give opportunity to even to audience, you know, to watch a film which is you know working on different level. So this kind of film will create a kind of atmosphere, you know, for the next generation to bring out films which can capture the imagination and the mind of, you know, Western audience. And you know, and this film for me, you know, it's a kind of double standard. When people say that, you know, it's a porn, it's a porn. You know, what poverty porn? Yeah. Like, you know, you don't even want to acknowledge the reality, even in your Kahani Kissa. Yeah. You even want to take them away from Kahani Kissa. You don't want to see it, look at it. Yes. You know, it's there. So you don't want to even look at it in a fiction. So that appalls me, you know. And at the other level, what the film is doing, you know, this film included, you know, talent on very, you know, like major, you know, like music director. No other Western film has, you know, ever taken these major departments from our industry. Absolutely. Like sound recordings, like, you know, background score. This film did that, and every actor is there. So it is basically, you know, somewhere it is pushing our envelope into their industry. Well, absolutely. Like my kids, you know, keep on singing some songs, some English song which I haven't heard. And sometimes, you know, I feel, okay, what the song is, and what song hai? You know? So for me, it's a question of, you know, okay, my Rahman album is there in their house, and they are getting influenced by our music. Yeah. So it's this kind of interaction. Now, if it's you know, this film is the backdrop was slums, but then, you know, Attenborough came and he made Gandhi. Then Peter Brook came and he made Mahabharata. That's true. Who made Mahabharata like Peter Brook? That's true. We couldn't interpret that. Yeah. So we don't have that kind of, you know, training. I mean, I don't want to take sides, but you know, what is this whole argument about assault on the senses? A bit tough to believe, because for some of us who live in and work in Mumbai, the assault of the senses is all over. No matter of fact, as you go moving from a 5-star hotel to go, if you go out or you drive past Sion or Dharavi, I mean, it's all there for you to see. There's nothing to hide. You were saying something, Dan?
Yeah, I was saying something, but, you know, like you asked the 6 kids if they see this film, and I feel very, very strongly, and I'm very convinced about it, that people are going to identify with this film. People are going to relate to the film, and you know, in Mumbai or wherever, in all the metro cities, and hopefully in the small towns also. I think that definitely when Irrfan says there is a change, and if you meet the young generation, I thought, you know, the young generation like my kids and all, you know, and you'll be shocked and surprised the way they react to the films being made today. You know, you'll be amazed. And universally, all the kids who have seen this film, and the other kids also, and if you read the newspapers today, even in all the newspapers, and the way they've just loved the film. They've loved the film, they're identifying with the film, they're relating to the film, and that's what this film is going to do. There's going to be a change, and it's happening. And, I hope and we shouldn't confuse between the film and the documentary. You know, it's a fiction, and this is a documentary, and it's not a some image building exercise. It's not a diplomatic, you know, kind of, this film is not.
I'm glad we're having an open chat about it, because at the end of the day, it's a movie. But, you know, Danny, for everyone watching this on television, when we saw Anil stand and start whooping behind the Golden Globe, or when we saw Irrfan go there, and when we see Irrfan's talent being recognized and new stars like Dev Patel being created, I think many people will feel a sense of gratitude that Indian talent is coming to the global stage. So my last question, I just want to wrap up asking you this. Are you going to come back to make another movie?
He has already signed me. Yeah, he told me he signed me.
No, he signed me.
But there'll be so much talent coming in. So, do you think, are you going to make another movie? And do you think Indian talent is going to come in the forefront, especially in cinema?
I think it's just going, you don't even need to talk about it. I mean, I know obviously your show wants to talk about it. It will happen. You can see. I was very privileged to be here for a year making the film, and you could see, even in that time, this beast, Hollywood, shifted round and looked at this other beast, Bollywood, and they shifted round and looked at each other across this great chasm. And you can feel them getting pulled towards each other, because their instincts are the same, which is that they have huge populations that they want to entertain, really. Within that, there are also filmmakers who want to provoke a little bit, who want to smuggle in ideas within the entertainment like that, and they'll grow closer together like that.
So if Dave wants a career in Bollywood, he doesn't have to learn to dance around trees, because that's one of the worst stereotypes you have of Indian cinema, that they only make people dance around trees, because today they do so much more. So Dave, you're considering coming here?
Considering, maybe. I mean, at the moment, I'm really new to the business, so all I want to do is be, I guess, surrounded by good actors and good directors I can learn from. So whatever.
Well, Dave, you've had such a great start with this movie. You've already been a performer, but with Danny Boyle and the rest. Well, guys, thank you very much for talking to me. All the very best, and for making a wonderful movie, which will be a watershed in cinema. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.